Hi guys, welcome. I got a lot of queries over the past weeks to post one of my videos in English, and that was a demand from you, and I tried to be responsive to your demands, and so this time it's in English. Unfortunately, I have to tell you, it's not Oxford English. It's probably Bavarian English. It's the best English I have, but I hope that's okay with you, and I hope you understand Bavarian English. So what I would like to share with you today is we did a study over the last 4 weeks. So what we did is we actually were calling some senior executives and asking them some questions about the future of business. And some interesting things came out, but one really struck me, and that was that a majority of those people were saying, we will play a different game. We will play a different game. So the things will dramatically change. So after the lockdown, they said, we will not go back to normal, but we will be in a different playfield. And why is that? A lot of arguments were coming in this crisis. There will be new technologies coming up, digital opportunities that we have, that were not there before, and that we must use now to be ready after Corona. There will be new regulations, tougher ones, but also lighter ones. We need to adapt to those regulations now, not wait till the regulations are there. We need to anticipate those regulations and to incorporate it now in our business. A third thing, they said, new players will now come up. New players that use the interruption and this new playground for their ideas to do the business even better than we do it at the moment, right? And finally, we already realize it, the demands are changing heavily from our customers. They have new demands and new expectations that we should now incorporate also in our business model. And that probably will not go away after the crisis, will stay. So you are playing a different game, and you should realize that now. And there are two strategies to cope with that crisis in the moment that I see. One is, a lot of companies say, okay, we wait till the lockdown is gone and then we go back to normal. So they administrate actually the success of the past. They don't create, they just administrate and think it will be normal again sooner or later. And there are the other people that I see, the other companies that I see that use this lockdown for being active and for doing their homework and for redefining the processes, redefining the products and redefining their services. And use all these new technologies, ideas that are out there to get out of this crisis even stronger than before. And I would heavily recommend to be part of the second party here that use the crisis to make the homework and to be active now. Because the game will be different. I also talked, as one example, I talked to a Bundesliga club, football Bundesliga club, and we discussed what will change, and they also said, we will play a different game. You know, you probably realize that in the future, for a couple of months, probably we will play without spectators. Now, this means that those players who are prepared for that situation, to play without spectators, to play without this adrenaline that they get from their fans, they will be the stars, the new stars. And I would assume that there are new stars coming up that can cope with that situation much better than those that are not prepared. And perhaps the superstars like Lewandowski, like Thomas Müller, like I don't know who you prefer, they perhaps cannot cope with that situation so well than those who are making the homework at the moment and preparing for this new situation. And that's, I think, is a nice metaphor for our business. So do your homework, stay active, and use those opportunities that are in your game at the moment, because the game will be different. Thank you very much for listening and watching. All the best. Stay healthy.